Rachel Reeves is a seriously sketchy character. She is constantly lying and then trying to bury traces that those things ever happened. First it was what she said in her manifesto, then it was her job history, and now it's deleted evidence on what she stood for prior to the budget. It's pretty crazy. In today's video, we will be going over the full story, but first hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and join our fast-growing community. Just a quick one to say we do have t-shirts available on our website. We have stuck Farmer and Make Britain Great Again ones. Make sure you check the link in the description or go to britishstand.com. So, Labour Chancellor Rachel Reeves deleted her speech supporting WASPy women. Her and her mother campaigned for them. Now in power, deletes her speech and throws all other women under the bus. But we have the evidence right here. Have a watch and make sure you share this.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure to serve under your chairmanship, Mr Hanson. And can I congratulate my honourable friend, the member for Warrington North, on securing this debate, and of course pay tribute to the superb campaigners who are here and who are watching today. Those women being forced to wait longer for their pension and hit twice by changes in 1995 and then again in 2011 have been done an injustice. As Shadow Pensions Minister in 2011, I was proud to work with Age UK, the trade union USDOR, and very many women, including my mother, to call on the government to think again. And we were pleased then to win a partial concession so that no woman had to wait for more than an extra 18 months before they could claim their pension. But I said then, and I say again today, that it does not go far enough in righting this wrong. There are still 2.6 million women who have lost out as a result of the government rewriting the rules, of whom 300,000 will have to wait an extra 18 months before they can retire. Last week I caught up with Barbara Bates, who lives in County Durham, who I campaigned with in 2011. Even after the government's concession, Barbara still faces working an extra 78 weeks before she will see her state pension. The osteoarthritis affecting her wrists and her thumbs when I first got to know her 5 years ago has now spread to her hands, her knees, her neck and her right foot. She said, "No government can change the way our bodies age, and in particular those of us who started work at 15 in the 70s, a lifetime of menial and heavy jobs that are vital but unnoticed." Like other members, I've also been contacted by constituents. This morning, Margaret Cutty phoned me during her office tea break. She works mostly on her feet, but with lots of lifting as well, and in the past year she has had 3 operations. Her husband has just had a triple heart bypass, and she wants to be able to spend more time caring for him as he grows older. Because of these changes, she won't be able to do that. Barbara and Margaret are just 2 examples of what we know are hundreds of thousands of stories. I will give way.
I'm very grateful.
This is how people reacted, Gareth said. Deleting pages won't stop the public from knowing you are liar on WASPy, along with rest of lying front bench colleagues. You're all a disgrace, Paul said, like it never happened. This user said, "Is there a reason that this speech has been deleted, Rachel, from accounts?" This user said, "Nice try, but someone will have saved it, don't worry." What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. In other news, a benefits cheat has pleaded guilty after claiming more than £17,000, despite inheriting £100,000 from her father's estate. Anne Evans, of Kirkup Walk, Longton, pleaded guilty to 2 charges of dishonestly failing to notify a change of circumstances affecting her entitlement to benefit at North Staffordshire Justice Centre. The court heard that the 66-year-old continued to receive housing benefit and employment support allowance despite coming into the substantial inheritance when her father passed away in 2021. She has since repaid the money in full. Prosecutor Joe Fox told the court that Evans' initial benefit claims were completely legitimate. However, when her father died and she received the inheritance, her capital exceeded the threshold for claiming benefits. The total amount wrongly claimed was £17,215, after Evans received more than £100,000 from her father's estate. Her only explanation for not declaring it was she never really thought about it, Fox told the court. In mitigation, Paul Kay told the court that Evans had never been in trouble with the law before. The court heard that Evans had informed the Department for Works and Pensions, DWP, during an interview about her father's death in April 2021 and the inheritance she received. Kay also revealed that Evans had suffered a stroke in July 2021, which had left her incapacitated. After considering the case, magistrates fined Evans £200 and ordered her to pay £85 costs and an £80 surcharge. The case comes just days after it was revealed a Gran stole £1 million in an elaborate scam before dying and leaving British taxpayers to foot the bill. Halton Council will be forced to write off more than £240,000 in debt owed by Christina Pumphrey, who was imprisoned in 2020 and left no estate from which the council could recover the funds. The ruling executive board will be informed that the money, which was fraudulently obtained over a 15-year period, had been spent on holidays and day-to-day living expenses. At the height of her fraudulent scheme, Pumphrey was claiming £13,000 per month from various authorities, including Halton and Oldham councils and the Department for Work and Pensions. The grandmother used multiple false identities and fabricated disabilities to perpetrate the fraud. She claimed to be blind and wheelchair-bound, but surveillance by investigators caught her driving and reading a newspaper whilst walking. The scam was described as one of the biggest social security frauds ever prosecuted by the Crown Prosecution Service. In 2020, Pumphrey admitted to 34 charges, including fraud, false accounting, and making or supplying articles for use in frauds. She was sentenced to 3 years and 8 months in prison at the age of 65. Following her conviction, Halton Council issued debt invoices in an attempt to recover the stolen funds. The council was recently informed of Pumphrey's death, making recovery of the debt impossible. The total debt owed to Halton Council amounted to £240,095, comprising several elements. The largest portion consisted of £188,825 in ineligible direct payments. Housing benefit overpayments accounted for £50,375 of the total sum. The remaining £895 was attributed to council tax arrears. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. I want to quickly say thank you for all the recent support on the channel. We are growing really fast and are now getting closer to our goal of 200,000 subscribers. We started this channel just over 4 months ago with the vision to show the British public the real stories from up and down the country, whilst calling out the BS the MSN try and shove down our throats. So from everyone at British Stand, thank you. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.